Pretty cuties, what's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Misfit Vegan. Today I'm going to show you what I'm eating in a day. So I have been raw since 2011. That's 15 years. And I am a 40-year-old fruity cutie with a booty. And I do have a very hoarse voice. My throat doesn't hurt, but I lost my voice doing karaoke and just having the time of my life with my with my fruity cuties here in Miami for the Raw Beauty Retreat. I can't wait to tell everybody about it tonight on Misfit Mondays, so join me. And here's what I'm eating today. So the first thing is watermelon. So let's open it up. I've had a lot of coconut water today. Whoopsie. So let me move my jackfruit over there, and I'm gonna move the watermelon over there. And yes, I finally got a cutting board so you guys can stop yelling at me. So with the watermelon, I'm just gonna wash it real quick first. I'm just gonna rinse it real quick because there is always some weird stuff on the outside. I am sprouting now, so I need to get some type of sprouting situation going. I'm gonna wash and just dry off my watermelon. And I wanted to tell you guys something that I noticed when I woke up the other day. So it's a long story, but I'll definitely keep it short. Okay, so probably 2005, okay? So I was 20 years old. I was supposed to have knee surgery because I have a issue with my knee. I don't know how this happened. I think I was born with an extra bone on my knee, and it started really, really hurting around 18 or 19 years old. It's always hurt my whole life, but it started being like impossible to even walk. So I was supposed to have knee surgery, and of course, I don't have any money. I don't have any insurance. And so what happened was I didn't get the surgery, and my knee started getting worse and worse and worse, and I started having to take painkillers because I was in such bad pain, right? And I was about to have the surgery. I was kind of like saving up because I didn't have this money. It was going to be like, I don't know, $50,000 or something. And then I went raw in 2011, and my knee has never hurt since. But I did wake up the other day, and my knee was killing me. And it used to happen really, really, really bad when it rained. So I remember being a kid, and whenever it rained or it got muggy, my knee was killing me. Can anybody relate to that? This is the easiest way to cut a watermelon, by the way. The fucking easiest. Okay, so hold on. Let me grab I need to grab a bowl. Okay, nope, that's too small. So basically, the story is, so I'm trying to not break anything. All right. The story is that I woke up the other day with my knee hurting. And I was like, yes, it's raining, but my knee never hurts anymore when it rains. What is going on? And then I realized that my knee is hurting because I had salt over the weekend. I never, barely ever eat any salt. Yeah, there's a tiny bit of salt in mustard, but like, that doesn't do anything, right? I had a lot more salt this weekend. So I took a poll of all the ladies that came to the Raw Beauty Retreat, and all of them wanted raw gourmet food, right? Like I said, do you guys want just fruit? Do you guys want fruit and vegetables? Or do you guys want fruit, vegetables, and raw vegan gourmet food? So they said they wanted raw vegan gourmet. So I was like, okay, let's do it, baby. And then I said, do you want salt-free, fat-free? And they said, no, we want salt, we want fat. Okay, no problem. So I woke up after like 2 or 3 days of the retreat, and I indulged, and I have a chef, by the way. And she didn't use salt for much, but we did have sun-dried tomatoes with salt. We did have these amazing hazelnut chocolate balls with salt, dates, hazelnut, cacao, and a little bit of salt. Okay, so anyway, long story short is there was different dressings with, little like coconut aminos. That was probably the big one because I had a lot of these marinated mushrooms with coconut aminos. I've never had coconut aminos ever. I've never had it. So I think there's a lot of salt in there. I'm going to go check in a second. I think it's in my fridge. Anyway, long story short is my knee is killing me today. Like, it's been 3 days now. And I just want every single person to know, if you're dealing with joint pain, you have got to get the salt out of your diet. Salt is not a health food. I don't care who says it on the internet. I don't care what dumb fuck says it. Stop letting the blind lead the blind, okay? Salt is not something for the human body. And I am here as a living, breathing testimony of what can happen when you remove salt from your body, okay? You can lose weight, you can heal, and you can be pain-free. But now here I am standing here as a 15-year raw vegan in severe pain. Just finished my workout. My knee is killing me. And I had some salt yesterday too, because I had the last salad. We all made salads. And so I had some leftovers with the coconut amino dressing. And it's like, probably my knee will take another day or two to stop hurting. And it never hurts. So please, you don't need to live in pain. Get the salt out of your diet. It's inflammatory. It's extremely, extremely bad for you. It's dehydrating. It causes ulcers. It causes all types of issues in the body. Dehydration. Why do you think you have so many wrinkles and you look so old? Sorry, not sorry. Because you're dehydrating yourself with this nasty, nasty salt. Go into nature and lick some rocks and tell me how you fucking how it feels and how it tastes. Salt is a very addictive substance, and everybody on the internet wants to keep living in their addiction, so they're going to try and justify your addiction. Okay? So they're trying to justify their addiction, and it helps you justify your addiction. But I'm here to tell you that salt is poison. You do not want to put salt in your body. There is enough sodium in all fruits and vegetables. There's enough fat in all fruits and vegetables. You don't need to worry about anything when you're eating God's food. So I'm going to have probably this whole entire watermelon for breakfast, if I'm being honest. Then for lunch, I'm going to have mangoes, and I have a bunch more in the fridge. I'm going to have mangoes for lunch, and then for dinner, baby. Oh yeah, we got a nice dinner today. I'm going to have a big old jackfruit, baby. Love you guys so much. I might film later on how to open the jackfruit, but I have lots of videos on it, so check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, boo. Get fucking rid of the salt. Thanks. Bye.